Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go right out of the gate on this back to work Monday. Again, hopefully things are starting off well for you. And, you know, it's going to be a bit of an unsettled week. We're going to have a lot of good weather on the way, but there will be some low-end opportunities of rain, storms, and potentially even a few hits of severe weather as we go through the work week as well. So I want to catch up on those details. And then also I'm tracking what appears to be a pretty significant cold front that is also inbound for this upcoming weekend with some cooler temperatures on the way as well. But at least as we go through this afternoon, no cool temperatures today with daytime highs right up around 80 here in the Metroplex. Plenty of sunshine. And again, it will be an increasing southeasterly breeze as we go through the day as well. Now, this is where we started the morning. And in fact, some locations around the area, you can almost say it was a cold start to the morning. Look at Denton down to 38, Gainesville 39. Most of us were in the 40s out the door to right around 53. Again, out in the Breckenridge area, again, earlier this morning. So radar, it's quiet, at least as we're going through your Monday morning. Even as we look around the region, it's fairly quiet, not a lot going on. In fact, most of the real active weather as we go through at least most of the day, it is going to be confined well off to our northeast and also off to our northwest as well. But I am watching a little ripple in this southern branch of the jet stream, right? We call this the subtropical jet. It's coming in from the southwest. It's moving right up and over North Texas. And you can see it. It's a little bitty dip right here, not even overly pronounced, but it's going to be moving through the area tonight and very early tomorrow morning. Could we have a few showers around? Could we have a couple rumbles of thunder? It's not impossible, but again, it's still only about a 20% opportunity. And then more so specifically as we go through the remainder of your work week, big areas spin up here across parts of the Pacific Northwest. That will eventually be coming out and it will eventually be pushing a cold front through our area Thursday into Friday, but that's still a long ways on down the road. And between now and then, truly, it's going to be all about the dry line, our friend, the dry line we talk about all through spring. So the air mass out there as we go through a good part of today, it's going to remain fairly comfortable, right? Not a lot of humidity, not overly impressive, but as we get into tonight, as we get into tomorrow, the one thing you'll notice, the Gulf of Mexico moisture fluxes back into the area. And again, you see a dry line setting up, and that dry line, as we at least go over the next several days, Tuesday, Wednesday, even into parts of Thursday, may be the focus of some rain and storms. Then late on Thursday into Friday, here comes the actual cold front. That will sweep through. It takes all the moisture with it, but it will also give us a pretty narrow window where we may have an opportunity of some rain, some storms, and if we were to see some organized severe weather, I think primarily it would be late Thursday that we may see that around the region. Now, there is an opportunity of severe weather. This is for tomorrow, Tuesday, and it's going to be near the dry line. Notice one thing though, it does include our far western counties, but again, you know, like I mentioned, as we go over the next several days, the rain probabilities are going to be so low that simply put, a lot of folks just are not going to see rain up until late on Thursday. Rainfall projections all the way through the weekend. You can see it's pretty spotty. A lot of locations picking up a quarter, maybe a half an inch at the very most. But this is what the model does, right? So this is the high res data. We're going to back up in time, talk about today, tonight, and into parts of tomorrow, Tuesday. Again, today we're completely quiet. As we go through tomorrow, especially early in the morning, if you blink, you miss it. There's a little blip of green coming through. Again, could we see a shower? Could we maybe have a rumble of thunder as that weak wave moves through? Again, simply put, not impossible. Otherwise, tomorrow there will be more in the way of cloud cover. And again, then we'll be watching out to the west near the dry line, but specifically the model, you can see it doesn't develop any storms off the dry line tomorrow. The cap will also be fairly strong as well. So again, we're just going to be kind of playing this cat and mouse game with rain opportunities as we go through the remainder of the work week. But as we go through this afternoon, like I mentioned, really enjoyable weather out there. Daytime highs right up around 80. Plenty of sunshine. It will be an increasing southeasterly breeze as we go through the day. There's your Monday evening. Temperatures easing down into the 60s. We're completely dry. And then overnight with that increasing moisture, some increasing cloud cover, it will not be as chilly out the door tomorrow morning with generally 50s for overnight lows. And then even because of the cloud cover and again because of that increasing moisture, even for tomorrow, Tuesday, temperatures will be held down a couple degrees compared to today with most of us in the 70s around the area. So 80s to 70s, back into the 80s by Wednesday. And again, notice those low end rain opportunities, the better opportunity of rain and storms late Thursday into Friday, cooler as we head into the weekend, highs in the 60s.